want to tell you about a phone scam. We know that they're not new, but add in AI technology, and it can sound just like you're talking to somebody you love.
So I think I reasoned away everything that did sound fishy because I heard his voice.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to a Tallmadge woman. She spoke with Emma Henderson to help us understand how far scammers are willing to go to get your money.
I answered the phone. The voice on the other side was the voice of my son, my oldest son, crying, and he said, "Mom, it's me." He used his name.
The call no parent wants to get, one of desperation from their child. But that's exactly what Lisa Gibson answered Wednesday just before noon. It was her son's voice explaining he'd been in a car accident.
I asked if he was okay. He said that his nose was broken and he had some stitches, and that he had hit somebody.
The call came from a blocked ID, which Gibson didn't think was unusual because her son is in the service and lives out of state.
By this time, I was in an absolute panic because I just spoke with my son. His voice, his mannerisms, everything about the call told me it was absolutely my son.
Her son's voice telling her to expect a call from an attorney. And just moments later, another call came in. The attorney saying her son was taken to jail and needed money for bail.
He says, well, any amount that you can get, call me back and let me know what amount you can get.
Gibson and her husband are now minutes from booking a flight to get their son. Then something unexpected happens. She gets a call, this time from her son's phone.
He said he had been woken up to a bunch of messages from people saying, "Oh my God, are you okay? We heard you were in an accident."
Tallmadge police believe someone used AI to spoof Gibson's son's voice. And they say this scam is more common and very believable because of technology that's readily available for anyone with a smartphone.
The sound, it was her son's voice. That's the twist.
A child begging and crying for help from his mother in a time of emergency. Gibson knows the call was fake and wasn't scammed of any money, but the panic was very real.
The second you pick up the phone and say hello, they have your voice. So anybody is at risk, and it's out there.
Gibson says since the incident, her family has gone back to using a code word so they know it's truly their loved one on the line and not a scammer. Tallmadge police share that same piece of advice, Christy. It is smart advice because that is absolutely terrifying. Emma, thank you so much for making us aware, and we're so glad that everybody's okay there.